Hi guys, and welcome back to Captain of Industry, where I've done a couple of things. And there's a couple more things I want to do. Coal has been a bit of a problem. We keep running out. I think I've got it on top of it. I've remodeled this here. The glassworks. As you can see, I mastered the conveyors at the end, getting them there, so they're all nicely lined up. That is doing recyclable glass, which in fact I don't need one of them on at the minute. We can just run off one, save a little bit of power. He is running, it's just that our storage is full. No, they don't keep that one full, they keep this one full. Keep full if under 20, so it'll take him time. Now, another big thing, oh, it's done it again. Vehicles are busy. I had that cured, because what I've done, and we do need to put a modification on it. The fields are now all supplying here on conveyor belts, and this actually needs remodeling slightly. Let's just pause it. I thought this would fill all these, but evidently it doesn't. Each one's got to be filled individually. So let's modify this for a start. But this made a big difference to trucks. All this. Conveyor belts. So if we take this one that's a bit of a mess out. No. I'll go on, we do it now with... Can I cancel that? We need to take that bit out. That bit. And that bit. In fact, I'm going to take the whole side out and redo all that. Right, we want a flatbed conveyor. She's that one. You're going to come out to there. I've learned how to snap off now and leave that there. I want that. I want all this out of the way a minute. We are hoping today to we're remodeling our steel production. And what else I've done? I've got vehicles upgrading. There, got a load there. I think there's about 30 upgrading. Ship, I'm waiting for it to finish the upgrade, which is getting near. Just need to get more mechanical parts. Second dock is ready, but I don't want to transfer the ship because he resets all this. Well, let's just get this redone here. Let's get rid of them last few bits. Right, you can snap into that one. Have you noticed it's two different inputs for them. And you're gonna get yourself stuck, aren't you? It did me a favour there actually, because I also need to put in we'll make it a level 2. This will all be redone later, so right, you are you go into there. You go into I didn't want you to do that fancy bit, but if you're gonna insist on it, let me just check that building a minute. Not very pretty, but it'll do to get us going. Right, I need you building. You building. You've got not got a way out, have you? Yes, you have. You don't have vehicles. They pick up from here instead. Right, Unity, we've just about on top of it, but I do want to add. I think I'm going to add him here. Whichever way I do it, it's going to be off. So the way I do this, it's going to be awkward, but we're not using recyclables for a minute, and this is just till we can get properly sorted out. Yeah, there's nobody needs to. We will need to access there later, but not right now. Unibuild you. That should help keep that going. Hopefully. Right, how are you doing over here? You're nearly done. Food's gone into the warehouse, which will... I need to look into food more. Alright, they're all going. Now, one thing I've got to watch. That needs to come off. That's running... I don't know how long that's been run with a boost on. I've seen it there for ages. Well, I just realised what it means. Now, I have done some of this coal Like this one is now being shared between these two. And that could be a problem in future. That can stay shut down because he's only doing no, I am going to activate him. Construction parts 1. We just check on our trucks and then we'll get started. This is going to be moved. I don't know how many more of them he's got to do. Can you do it off here? I see that busy's gone now. I don't know how many he's doing. We'll just let him keep going. As long as he's working on them there, it will eventually. He's only done 10. And we've got 3 large excavators done. I'm going to call them diggers, it's easier. Right, this is what we want to change now. This lot. And then all this is going to be re-planned out. And I also want to do recyclables. Now I'm thinking of doing it here. See, like he is waiting for coal. What if I put? They need at least 6 vehicles. We'll give him 2 large ones and take. Well, that gives him 8. That gives him the 7. We'll see if those large ones help. And of course, these aren't the large excavators. Right, we are going to build here. Mainly because we've got copper there, which we'll probably rebuild that one there later on. We're going to build round about here. So we want a when I can find him, a blast furnace. Right, let's decide. We'll have the storage bins there. Right, we're gonna build here. Right, I want the smokestack on the outside, so that's F key. Then we want a metal caster. And he's got to go that way. I'm just going to put one there. I do need another one. But I want to make sure one. Yeah, that's lined up right. then we're going to do the... Let's do the smokestack before we forget about him. Ah, that one we've done wrong. He must be that way. No. That way. Smokestack on the inside. Right, then we want molten. You gotta forgive me, I've got one of my fingers bandaged up. And it's a bit hard hitting some of these keys on the keyboard. You're gonna go in there. You're going in there. Then we want the output. And then the output from there into there. Something. Something's not right. Where's his... Why is his output there and his isn't? Where's his output? Here. Okay, we'll come back to that once he's built. I want to take that. I want to demolish that and that. And I'm going to put a large storage. Might have to get that. He's not. Let's just take that out a minute. Right, try that again. Yeah, there's his input. Fluid storage. Molten channel. That's got me puzzled, that one there. Unless I flipped it without realising it. Right, let's get these built. And then we can see what we're doing better. We're better doing it all in planning mode, but I shouldn't have to for this lot. Alright, they can build the other. Yeah, that. I must have flipped that one without realising. Right, next. Goods coming in. It's gotta be a U-shaped conveyor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this will be a little bit bigger than what we need. And yes, like I said, I've learnt how to do that snapping, which is quite simple. Hold the shift key. Two, I want to go one more. Right, that is bottom belt. Is all in. Middle belt is going to be the coal. Top belt we'll do in a minute. That's going to be, in fact, we'll do him now. And he's got to come up to 3. But I only want him there. One, two, 3. That didn't go right. One, two, 3. There we go. We'll do the recipes now. And then we know we set them. We're going to be doing waste and ordinary. Oh, I should say scrap. We are going to be recycling. Which reminds me, did we look at our research? Okay, you research, we can't do you at the minute. They're locked to refine corn, which we will go out once that ship. Large vehicles, recycling's done. We'll have the compactor. Trains, I don't know when we're going to be building them. Conveyor belts. Should have done conveyor belts before trains. Sulfur refining. Vehicle management, paper, edicts, fertilizer, and the research lab 2 is locked. Oh, cargo depots, I will be wanting them. I do want to start trading. I'm thinking of starting off on concrete for coal. We will see. Not that we're short of coal, we're short of getting coal delivered. Right, we need storage bins. And I'm going to go for the large ones. I'm going to need 3. One of these can be offset. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think they have to be 6, but we're going with 6. Right, this one's going to be, I'm going to get this one built. He's cold. Yeah, you can't export. And I'm going to let that fill up slowly. This one's going to be up. And this one, if we get any, is going to be scrap. Right, they can be built. I need this building so I can see what I'm doing. We don't need the end bit doing. And we don't need... This is that JD Plays design. So if it doesn't, it does work. Speed it up. What's that? Our Unity's doing okay. Power. Coal is okay. Check our vehicles. Now we should have that ship done. They got plenty of parts there. And I need one more bin. And he's going to go the other way. He is going to be slag. So let's do the... Slag. Keep you... Alright, it's a little bit twisty, but they can get underneath. And we're going to need a... Oh, U-shaped sorter. Right, now I want... waste into that one. No, I'm gonna put him on this one. And he goes on that one. I'm watching I don't run out of stuff on anything. Like that. Priority on the waste. I know we haven't got any at the minute. But when we do get waste, which I do want to try and look at next. In fact, I do want to just make sure this runs right, and I might actually switch him off. That one's got me a bit puzzled. Speed you up a little bit. You do not fetch stuff. Well, the truck's keeping that empty best he can. I want the belt. As I'm doing this, I'm looking at these parts here. Fuel is a little bit low. And the last one. Now the idea of that, and like I say, it's JD Plays design, so I'm not taking credit. But there we missed. You can take this. I might be just a little bit out on my copying. And you can place it right up against the other one. And just work on all the connectors. Of course that won't work because we've got that one there. But we could have taken that from there if we wanted. Yeah, he's waiting for coal. I'm going to leave it on low priority on coal. Because I want to make sure this keeps coal. I've had that run out a few times. I wonder if it would... it's running more conveyors. This is a... This is I know, and this is from here. I think. Alright, fuel is becoming a crisis. Why? Right, let's add. I don't know what they call it. It's crude oil. Right, where's he gone? Well, we've got plenty of crude oil. Maybe we need to move them for a start. How can you tell? How much oil is left under there? Okay, let's try something here. Copy him. Plonk him. We'll do that again. I think I might have pressed the wrong key. Copy this one. I think I pressed the E key. Okay, I'm going to run this pipe awkward. Put you on. Can't unity build him. Can do the pipes though. Our fuel is coming back up. Ay. When did that happen? What has gone wrong with their health? Let's get this done quick. I know what's happened. I bet they've been importing stuff to here. In fact, the quickest way. I know they are. We better put that beacon on. That is our fault. I know what I've done now. They've been importing waste. And when did it say? 12 months. Now we've not got enough workers, so what we'll do, that what we've just set up, he's got not enough workers, so what we'll do, we'll pause the whole lot. It's set up ready, so we can sort this crisis out. We've basically lost all the workforce. Right, let's see if we can start getting them back. And how are you doing on? Well, that health crisis has gone there. We'll get that back down. Get this waste down here. Oh, that was thought it would be so good this episode. Right. Right, it looks like they've got on top of that. We'll put him down to a 8. Could also conveyor it. Yes, I know, it's the workers. $18 is not going to do a lot, is it? Ah, so many little things you've got to watch for. Right, what can we shut down then? Well, we're not using cement at the minute. That can all be paused. We don't need glass for a couple of minutes. That can all be paused. 86 workers short. That could be shut down for a minute. 61. You could be shut down. You could be shut down. Leave you in case anybody wants. Don't need. New refugees, 34. You could be shut down for a little while. As long as I'm maintaining some power. I want to keep him going. One of them could be shut down. We've still got one going. $22 to go. Don't want to shut down much more. Fuel is coming back. Trucks keep empty if above. I need this. There's no boost on that. It's just waiting for this here. 21 workers to go. 9 months. That was bad. That. Should we send him out? He's... Try and get that emptied. And how are we doing on these? Still working on them. I'm not going to start anything else until I can get this fuel crisis sorted. In fact, you could be... yeah, they are working on sand. I'd like that going, but I think what we'll do, we'll work on manufacturing here. I have got, again, thanks to JD Plays. I encourage you to look him up. Anybody who's survived this long through mine, he knows what I do. I want this, this. He has got blueprints, but I'm going to build it myself of improving all this, so we're not spread out like we are. 19 to go. 2 months. And then why are we not getting the... Why not getting them? We've got 424. And I have got a container for anybody to use here. I don't want them importing into that box. They can export. Receive from belts. And we're at 0 workforce. Yeah, I don't know why nobody's... What did he put in then? Ah, they are putting in now. They're not emptying, but they're putting stuff in it. No, I don't want to discard crude oil. Right, how long have we got to go on? 10 months. Then it's just... Yeah, that is 695 reserve. We can import a lot more. We have got one there we could tap into. There's a nice one here if we get over to that island, which they've still got a long way to go. They're still working on that bit there. We've got one worker and 60 parts to go on that. And power now is starting to become an issue. Gonna be close. Two workers, right. And he's going to be getting this They're definitely not shipping enough coal out. And of course, you've no power. Ah dear, here we go again. Right, power save mode. Another order shut down. One crisis to the next. You could be shut down, you'll be a big power saving. Did I shut? Pause you lot. That's another power saving. Okay, we are going to have to do a trade deal. We've got we have got coal, they're just not delivering it. And he's on high priority. Right, water pumps are back on. I wonder if it would pay us to add another one of them. That should be on import and not export. Then they can import to any one of them they want. Well, at least we've kept our... Right, we've got the employers back, workforce back. How's our ship doing? Still waiting for that. I will end the episode here. One crisis to the next. We've got... I don't think it's there where we've got the problem. It's not here where the problem is. It's delivering it. And if I put too many conveyors, we won't get anything. And that's me saying I'm going to end it there, but and I keep going. I wonder if this would work on here. Okay, we're still workers short. Another at 18 will not be enough. Five short. Like if I set this going, it's going to be even more than 5 short. One of you can start up. I know it's probably come up with workers short, yeah. Let's get one going. $18 months, 23. How many we got coming in? 18. Still going to be 5 short. Okay, folks. I will see you next episode. I will get them 5 in. Try and get this ship done and figure out why this is not emptying that crude. What we could do. These crude trucks can export from this one. I know I said I was going to go. Well, he didn't take a lot out of there. That is set, yeah, for crude. Oh, I wonder if... No, that's input for the ship. And that's still reading 400 there. Just keep it... No, that's not, we don't want that one. It's that cargo there. Unless that 400 is a... And that ship's not been emptied. They could have taken it off the ship. In that a minute. 3.8. And we're still 21. Right, let's see what they do now. It's coming off the ship. Right, in that case, if we go... to these, this one... 3 workers short. Right, now I know what's happening there. I need to put some containers, well, not this dock. This stock, which I need to get that land levelled. Now I know why the ship's not emptying. And I'm going to go, because I'm going to keep waffling on. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, and thanks for bearing with the crisis. 2 workers to go. And It's either production or exporting this. Right, that's 29 workers short again. I just wanted to look. Cement comes. I'm wondering if it would be worth we have got limestone there. Got 285 cement. Limestone. $630. Okay, what other recipe? How do you find recipes for limestone cement? I will look into that. Maybe produce a lot more cement and go for that trade deal, which would be 272 is not that many. A bit more than what we've got. We're going to get 3 a time though. We have to do a lot. But it'd be a nice trade to get started, get coal coming in, but then where are we going to put the coal? I'd have to sort out a dumping ground. Don't ask me what happened with the camera then. 8 workers short. I am getting them there. New refugees, yes, we've done all them. And don't forget, they fetch stuff in with them. Yeah, we know not enough workers and crude is getting a little bit low. And that's the technologies we've got, which we're going to have to... Diesel generator 2. No, that's diesel generator, which is these. I'm going to go, folks. I will see you all next time. 7 workers to go. We'll have that before we're starting up. And then it's either looking at contracts or removing all this. We could shut this one down or build one of these over here. And then we can move everything here and build the copper smelter over here. One drop off for coal, because they got coal here, coal here, coal here, and coal down there somewhere. Might be worth taking care of all that. Have the trucks run stuff up and down. Clear all this, move the maintenance. That sounds a bit better plan. 2 of them. We've got 2 of them there. And we'll look into that. And I will look into that. Even if we build... we go into planning mode. Copy. That is... you can get quite everything. Could have we missed a... could place one ready next to there. Help us space out. And I will redo that quickly. As me said, I was going to go 10 minutes ago. And we're taking from there into there. And then we do the copy. She said there. Fetch him right. Staffing levels, you've just gone to 0. We'll leave a space of 1. And we'll leave that. You see, all we'd have to do is connect them over. Maybe move that connection over to there. We'll leave that like that for future planning. And then we can work on the other smelter here. Work on that and maybe bank up coal here. And maybe put a stockpile of coal. I'm not sure about that. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching and bye for now. Oh, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. See you next time.